Are you big in politics at all?
What? Come on, man. What? People don't want people don't want to hear my perspective. They don't want to hear that. They
This is a barbershop. Tell us. Tell us.
I was Trump supporter all day long.
Oh, really? Talk about it. Talk about it. Oh, so we gotta get Reggie Owens in here. Tell us. Come on. Let's talk about it.
We're not gonna make this a political show, but I just feel like he's not controlled with the agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that's a part of this, and first of all, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. Mm-hmm. I'm for who for us. Mm-hmm. That's who I'm for. But at the end of the day, when you look at the emasculation of black men, let me just go here for a second. When you look at most of the policies that were put in place for the emasculation of black men, it was done by the Democratic Party.
Man, they don't want to hear that, man. Man, don't say that, man.
When you look at most of the things that oppose just being conservative, and when I say keeping things in the confines of having standards and structures, it was put in place by the Democratic Party. Even though we understand that are racist people in the Republican Party, please don't get it twisted. We're not dumb. But because there is a system. But at the end of the day, when you look at the standards, at least the Republicans just won't allow anything versus the Democratic. Here you go. You can be this. You can be that. You can put this on. You can be this. See, you know.
Yeah. No, I'm with all that. And it's funny because as I've gotten older, you understand life more the older you get. I'm 43, you 40. And I look back and I says, they done infiltrated the church. Fact. They done told people, go ahead and get an abortion. They don't want the birth rate to be up.
All right, watch this. Watch this.
Go ahead.
With that being said, if Trump was so racist, why was he against abortions? Because my thing is, if he didn't want black, if he was so racist, then the easiest thing to do is to support abortion. That way you could just try to wipe us out in that regard. Mm-hmm. Or they'd not even be born in the first place.
Right.
But the Republican Party was fighting against that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it goes deeper. I don't want to, keep going deep into it, but you know what I mean? Like I say, when it comes to what we had to work with, I'd rather go with Trump than Biden.
Man, I can honestly say I would have, because, and let me preface, because we got ignorant people in the chat and shit that's gonna listen to this show. I call them, what I call them, Democrats, or I don't know, I forget what I call them. But before I get there, Kevin Brower, Trump 2024. Bo Desi says, "Are you interested in training Haney?" And I'll answer it in a second.
Yeah, yes, I am. I'm interested in anyone that is, first of all, gonna pay me right. I'm just going because it's about the money at the end of the day. Let's just keep it real. Because I know the value that I'm gonna add to a fighter. You know what I mean? So, and the situation is right. You know, the vibe. You know, because Black Fight Fan, man. He was like, man, he was like, behind the scenes, he was like, the Haney family is a tight knit family.
Yeah.
He was like, they stand up, they real, and I know
they're good people.
Like Black, my brother, so if Black co-sign that, you know what I mean. I would love to be a part of an organization where everybody eating, everybody showing love, and everybody grinding together. So, of course, if it's a situation like that, of course, I would love to train. You know what I'm saying? First of all, he's a Black man, and I want to see him do great and be great, and I know the value that I bring. So, I would love.
Yeah, I would say, I really admire the Haneys, man. I like how. You know what I really, really like? I'm getting goosebumps saying this. You know what I really, really like about Team Haney? I've never told Bill this, so hopefully he's watching right now.
Yeah.
That Devin Haney never became gangster. Got all the money, got all the girls. He never publicly became gangster. He's still a little, now he's a, you call him a young man? You call him a young man? Is that what 21 is called?
Well, he's still a man.
20. He's a young man, because these young kids get money, they get tattoos and become gangsters. Man, I'll kill you.
Bro. That's bro. You see, I can't even talk about my background and things that I did because you know, I came from the street, you know,
yeah.
and anybody that know me personally, and the stuff that I was involved in, you know, we're not gonna talk about it public, we can talk about it off the air. But anybody know me personally, know the stuff that I've done in my life and the stuff I was involved in, you know, bro, the streets don't get old, but you do.
Say it again.
The streets don't get old, but you do.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that's the one piece of advice I tell any young man out here. And you know, I've dealt with the feds, I've dealt with it all, bro. And at the end of the day, what do you win? Where's the benefit?
Right.
Where's the inheritance for your children's children? You know what I mean? So it's not worth it, bro. It's a facade. It's all vanity. It's a whole bunch of, you know, it's a whole bunch of egotistical nonsense at the end of the day. So, you know, I don't co-sign being gangster. I don't want to be gangster. Being gangster is taking care of your kids. Being gangster, being gangster is if you rich, make every nigga around you rich. Can I say nigga?
Yeah.
You know, I talk. I'm sorry. Listen, I need to grow in some areas. But being gangster is make every nigga in your circle rich. You know what I'm saying? And then make sure they kids eat and make sure all your people around you eating. If you got millions and everybody around you not eating, and I'm talking about off you, where you employing people and you blessing people and you're doing it, bro, you not gangster. Being gangster is putting everybody on, bro.
No, I did it funny. I did a video yesterday in the car. And the volume didn't man, I was so mad, man. I had just picked up Lincoln from school and I was like, this is because you know what not pissed me off, but inspired me to want to talk about that more this week. Young Thug did a video. I saw it and it was like, this is how you can tell a pill is real and not fake. Did you see that?
Bro, that was so stupid, bro.
No, I was like, nah, man.
That was so Young Thug should have said, listen, don't do drugs. Because at the end of the day, this stuff is affecting your body. Man, listen, God gave you one life, one opportunity, and one body. You could take one. Bro, I know a young lady that was given a pill and died. You see what I'm saying? You know, me, like, I'm not, listen, people be smoking all these strands of weed. You don't know what the hell they done put in that. You don't know who manufactured that.
Facts.
If I ever decide, I don't smoke weed, but if I ever decide to smoke weed, I'm gonna grow my own and smoke my own because I know what's in it. I know how it was grown. I'm not finna y'all putting all these chemicals and stuff in it. Nah, hell no. No, sir.
Yeah, man. It's that kind of woke me up, meaning I need to start talking about the little things. You know what I mean? Like picking up my son, going downstairs, making a smoothie. You know what I mean? Like when I make breakfast and stuff for the kid, flipping over pancakes. You know what I mean? The little things, you know, like that gets lost in the sauce, dog.
Let me give you some game real quick.
Yeah, okay. I'm all ears.
My OGs, when I was hustling, right? I used to hustle. I ain't finna go into detail, so call what you're hustling. Interpret how you want to. When I was hustling, my OGs and my plug, they would not mess with you if you had gold teeth. They would not employ you if you had tattoos. If you look like you sold drugs, they wouldn't mess with you. They didn't like that. You look gang. No, they don't like that. Because you gotta understand, we can't stay in business if you get profiled everywhere you go. We gotta look the part.
Yeah.
We gotta stay clean cut.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The real gangsters is in suits.
Yeah. Fun.
The real gangsters is making your policies.
Yeah.
The real gangsters is in the House, the Senate.
Nah, you're right, man. Man, that's so true.
You're thinking the real gangsters on the street now, man. Real gangsters are in control because when they say do this, you got to do it. So don't tell me you're no gangster. Like all these dudes out here, my nigga, talking about this my city. It's how your city when you don't own no land, pimp.
Own no land, nigga. Jay-Z said it. 444.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You got jury, my nigga, but you ain't got no land. Ain't got no land.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? And
man.
That's your house. I'm talking about land ownership.
Yeah.
Where you building communities, building apartment complexes,
right.
helping the people, feeding the community. Bro, they talk about real work, not this bro, I'm not impressed by your jury. I'm not impressed by your car. I'm not impressed by nothing. I'm impressed about how many lives you affect. When people can see you in the street and look at you like you Santa Claus. That's what I'm on.
Facts. Nah, that's huge facts, man. And you know what got lost in the sauce is funny because since you're from Dallas, I'll mention his name. Charleston White came on the show.
Yeah.
And he pissed a lot of people off because he said, fuck Elijah Muhammad. Fuck whoever. He said, fuck everybody. Fuck George Floyd. Fuck. And then he would go on to say
wow,
some other things that everyone just missed. You understand? Because they were so mad in that moment. You know, he even said, fuck Malcolm X. And I just sat here and listened to him. Like, I mean, it's his show at the time.
Bro,
but go ahead.
Talk about George Floyd real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to him shouldn't have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, when I tell people as a black man, if you just comply, you can stop a lot of unnecessary things. We understand that there are black men that get killed. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That even when they still comply. But my thing is, common sense tells me I have a better chance of making it out the situation or of any engagement with the police if I comply versus me trying to hold my ground or restrain. That's all I'm saying. Because I've had several encounters with the police. When I was in the street, I had a lot of encounters. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. But since I got out the streets, I haven't had any. And when I get pulled over, I just follow directions.
Yeah. Presidential Mike, the name change. What it do? Dudes that try to look gangster have a low self-esteem. Why do we say why do we feel emasculated when a cop pulls us over?
I don't.
But that's like the but that's the tenor of the conversation. When a black man gets pulled over, I gotta curse. I have to be.
Over, fam.
Say it again.
When I get pulled over.
Oh, I know what I do when I get pulled over.
Turn my car off, put the keys on the thing.
Yep, me too. Roll down all the windows.
It's at night, turn the lights on, let all the windows, keep my hand on the steering wheel. And when they ask me a question, license, sir, may I please grab my license? But no, I mean, my license registration be inside the sun visor. And I'll be like, hey, it's right there. Hey, there you go. God bless you. There you go. Do your job, sir. I know you're here to do your job. I don't know. You might got pissed off on your last call. Yeah. I don't want to have to deal with that. So guess what? I'm gonna comply. I'm gonna follow direction. It don't make me a hoe. It don't make me a punk. It don't make me none of it. I got a son to get home to that's counting on me.
Yeah. And that's the truest word spoken. It's more popular to go away than it is to go home. You know, it's cooler to go away than it is to go home. You know, and Sergeant Dorsey said it best: comply, comply, comply. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And just to put a bow on Charleston White, when you have a person that's speaking, right? And I learned this as I've gotten older. I'm damn sure it wasn't like this in my 20s. Listen to everything that they have to say. Because they're not going, like when someone's being interviewed, they're not going anywhere. So listen to everything that they have to say. Because you got to take into account life experiences puts you in a direction sometimes that's less popular. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that's not as normal as other people. So when people are being interviewed, you go on the whole ride with them. And if you go on the whole ride with them, then you'll have a greater perspective. Because imagine if people didn't go on the whole ride with Malcolm X. You get what I'm saying? Right. Imagine if people didn't go on the whole ride with Huey P. Newton. You know, people might think Huey P. Newton was an asshole when he died, but you got to take into account the American government put him in that position. You get what I'm saying? And so on and so forth, you know? So
bro,
yes, go ahead. I got you, Kyle. One sec.
No, bro, it was funny that, and I'm basically saying, kind of corroborate what you finna say.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was hard to digest
Mm-hmm.
when Charleston White said, F George Floyd, it's good he died anyway. And when he said it, I was like, bro, what did you tripping? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you tripping? Like, no, nobody deserves to die.
Uh-huh.
But bro, when he said this, it took me back. I'm like, dang. That dude said the best thing that ever happened to you was you dying, because when you died, your daughter ended up getting $20 million because you would have never gave your daughter $20 million. I was like, it's heartless in my opinion. It's wrong as hell. But when you think about it, like, bro, he was a dope fiend.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Him making $20 million for the rest of his life, in his lifetime, and he out here smoking, whatever he was doing, bro. Like, the dude low key had a point. I didn't like what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like how he said it.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, it's people watching right now that had never made $20 million and probably never will. Matter of
fact, 99% of people will not make $20 million.
Listen, there's people right now watching the barbershop. When their kids get 18, watch this. They got to move out, get an apartment that they'll never own, go get a car with a car note, put themselves in debt because they're barely making enough money, and you're not setting your child up for success. Right. So man dies, they end up, I don't know if they put it in the trust or what. I'm pretty sure they did because I know how they work. They probably put the money in the trust, $20 million for his daughter. You know what I mean? I'm like, whoa. Because think about it. Watch this. What's the purpose of you living if you don't set your child up or leave something for your child? Because we got some people watching right now that ain't got nothing saved up for their kids. Let's be honest. We know a whole bunch of people that don't. As a like right now, if I leave the earth today, at least I'm comfortable with knowing my son got $250,000 coming for sure. Minimum with my life insurance policy. Not including my bank accounts and all that, but the life insurance policy alone, he getting $250. You know what I'm saying? But how many people die every day, especially these gangster street niggas that ain't life insurance policies that don't leave their kids nothing?
Wow, when you look at it from that perspective, you are a failed parent.
Facts.
Wow.
Bro.
Wow. And this may come off heartless to other people, but when you just look at the message, not the messenger, fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings.
Facts.
If you don't prepare a table for your child to eat at for perpetuity, you have fucking failed your child.
My son will never live in an apartment, bro. You know why?
Wow.
He can't own it. Why would I let you go put money on an apartment you cannot own, sir? Why would I do that? It makes no sense. You're wasting money. So you got two options. You can stay here and stack your bread. I don't care if you're 30. I need to equip you.
Yes.
We need to get a certain number. Okay, we're gonna do 50,000 or whatever it is. We gonna set you up before you get out of here. Bro, think about this. The brain is not fully developed until you're 25 years old. Why would I kick somebody 25? Listen to what I said. The brain is not fully developed as an adult until you're 25 years old. Why would I kick a 18-year-old person whose brain is not fully developed out into a world that I barely making it in? And I'm the parent. Because the average man and woman out here living paycheck to paycheck, my brother. Let's keep it 100. So I'm living paycheck to paycheck. In my savings, I can't afford to give my child $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, but I want to kick them out and tell them, hey, go be an adult. No. We're not doing that.
Damn.
So you got to say, that's just like, so when my son turns 10 years old, guess what I'm buying him when he turns 10?
I'm all ears.
I'm buying him a mobile home. Once my son turns 10, every year, after he turns 10, I'm going to buy him a mobile home. cash. We're gonna cash it out. Boom. We're gonna rent them out. So he owns them. So when he turns 18, we know he got at least $8,000 a month coming in. Off the mobile homes. Daddy set them up. He ain't gotta call me for no money. I know for sure you got at least 8,000 coming in, fam. And then once we build that, then we're gonna go into building the houses. We can build a house in Dallas worth about 125, 130. Put it on the market, get you a good realtor, boom, sell it, make you 50, 60, 70,000 profit at 18 years old. I'm not going to tell you go get an apartment, go get a car note, and I'm putting you in debt. Why would I do that? That's it. I'm done. I'm just trying to give out some game to my brother. That's all.
No, and people don't want to hear the game without the size on it. People don't like hearing just the main dish. You know what I mean? They don't people need cranberry juice. You know what I mean? People need the motherfucking pink lemonade to go with their Ciroc. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, they got to drink their flavored Ciroc. Oh, we got a call at the same time.
All right.
Oh, I'm going to get Asia, then I'm going to get Kyle. Is that cool, Kyle?